Welcome back to Home Inspector M.D series of homeowner tips. Well, during Canadian winters, icicles can form around homes, and while they may look cool, they can actually be very harmful to you and your house. Whether large or small, icicles have the potential to pose a risk to people and animals if they fall. But today, we are discussing what icicles could be secretly telling you about the home you are living in or looking to buy. During the winter, you can easily see icicles hanging off the gutters. However, when looking at homes during the summer, how can you tell that a house may have an icicle buildup issue? Well, one such indicator is the presence of electrical heating cables on the roof. Physical damage on the gutters caused by objects such as shovels used to remove the icicles could also signal a potential problem. Missing or damaged shingles near the edge of the roof or stained siding under the roof's edge are also possible indicators of an icicle problem. Why are there icicles on the roof in the first place? For a possible answer, we turn to the problem called ice dams. Living with months of snow, Canada has the perfect environment for ice dams to occur on the roof. So what's an ice dam? When it snows, it accumulates on the roof of the house. Near the upper part of the roof, the snow then melts and runs down to near the edge of the roof. That's where water builds up and then refreezes. So at the edge of the roof, you will see a buildup of ice and snow and also icicles hanging off the gutters. This can happen because of insufficient insulation in the attic space. The warm house air in the winter escapes to the attic. If you also have insufficient ventilation, this warm air stays in the attic and melts the snow on the roof. That is why it's important to know how much insulation you have in the attic and to make sure there's proper ventilation. In Ontario, Canada, the current bar on attic insulation is around an R50 to R60 rating. You want to be at least close to that standard. Inspectors record the type of insulation installed, determine the R rating, and look for proper coverage. If the insulation does not have 100% coverage in the attic, you're leaking warm air into the attic, and that could lead to ice dams. Make sure nothing is blocking ventilation into the attic. With blown-in insulation, such as cellulose, are there baffles installed to ensure the air from the soffit vents is not being blocked? Is there a proper amount of ridge vents or box vents on the roof so air can exit the attic space properly? A large amount of snow can also block the vents. When it comes to protecting the home from ice dams, all roofs in Canada should be protected by what is called a eave protection, or also known as ice and water shield. They are installed under your shingles for at least 3 feet from the edge of the roof to protect the roof from the effects of ice dams. They are made from a waterproof membrane to prevent water from entering. Without this added protection, the concentration of water can result in the rotting of the sheathing or water damage in the attic. Now, not all roofs are the same when it comes to ice dams. If you have a low slope roof with a wide overhang, then there is a greater chance for ice dams than steep roofs. A more complicated roof with many transitions, bottom of valleys, and dormers is more likely to have ice dams than a simple roof. The next time you visit a house or drive around a neighborhood during the winter, make note of which houses in the neighborhood have snow cover on the same side of roof and ones that do not. The houses with no snow on the roof are most likely to have poor attic insulation. Finally, ice damming and icicles do not occur every time there is snow. It does require certain conditions, such as the right amount of snow cover and temperature. Thank you for watching our short video on icicles and their hidden meaning. If you like this video, subscribe, give a thumbs up, and think about us on your next home inspection.